Welcome to a zerok cast between in the blue Masper MSPR with Amphbots versus in the red with spiders. It's Izirayd. And I'll start off by saying that if this video seems off, that's probably due to some settings, so please let me know if that's the case, because this is the first video I'm recording on my new computer. So I might not have all settings dialed in completely right. With that being said, let's look at this matchup. It's a map with a little bit of water in different places. Not that many height differences. The spiders don't seem very good, or at least not especially good. However, I do think that Izirayd was starting or is playing with only spiders. Was playing with only spiders, not completely sure. So that's probably the reason why they went for spiders to begin with, and something I kind of missed. But here we've got a little crane, and over here we had a truck and a powerhouse. Or a reclaim. Crates 30-30, so it's not that much reclaim, but I think that the powerhouse and the car were 75 or 100, something like that. And something like this, a 60-60 for crane and then triple barrel. So it's probably balanced, but it seems like there is a little bit more over here, another vehicle for 60. Floating vehicle! Ooh! That might be something that people need to look at. Or not, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, over here, expansion from Masper with the commander. And conscious are coming out as well. Over here, light fight, where one duck went down and commander is being pushed. And this duck will not survive. Alrighty. So, economy seems slightly better for Masper right now, but that's mainly due to the reclaim. Are producing some more metal extractors over here. And the second conch went over there. Okay, yes, this is a steep ridge, so this is something that spiders could have an advantage with. They can jump, well, not jump, but they can walk up here, which is not possible for Amphbots, of course. But those are able to hide in the water, yada yada yada. So, ducks moving over here to kill a flea. A lot of fleas coming out still for Izirayd, which is interesting. Another 13. And recluse. Alright. Not using whatchamacallit, repeat queue yet. Are also starting to get up a geothermal. And over here we had a bit of a fight. Archer is also out, which is really nice because it's a Raider Riot, great against fleas. That's the thing, that's probably the reason why Izirayd even tried to go this many fleas, is because the standard Raider for Amphbots is of course the duck, which has slight amount of splash damage. Let's see the splash damage of their weapon, and we're using torpedo missile, would be, I'm blind, why am I blind? AoE radius, 16 Elmos, that's not that much. Ooh, got it. You're about to face Masper as well. And over here, ooh, interesting. That archer actually didn't do as well as I would have expected. And bait, I guess. Something to note, Masper does still have the better attrition, though soon this geothermal, couple of seconds, is up. There it is, and that means that their economy in terms of energy is great, which means that they can start overdriving way more. Masper on this side does not yet have a geothermal, which could cost them in the long run, but it should be fine for now. They've got enough energy to keep up production, but they can't really overdrive. Recluse coming out. Recluse missiles, of course, don't really home, so are relatively easy to dodge, but this wasn't really something you could push with just a couple of ducks. Over here, one archer sneaking behind. I mean, just me? Is it just me, or, well, would we have expected Izirayd to expand more? I probably would have expected them to have more expansion by now. We're like 5.5 minutes in. And like, yeah, they do have like 30 or 40 standard metal. Well, 30-ish. But like, well, they only have like the low ground. Which might be a conscious decision because of Amphbots being able to go up there. I don't know. Anyways, over here, Stardust. With the heat mechanic. You don't really see them that often. At least not anymore. I feel. But oh well. Buoy coming out, skirmisher for Amphbots. Oh, actually with the projectile that I was used to now. Not completely sure why I didn't change that over. I don't know. Anyways, commander over here is slightly damaged, but it's not going to be a big deal. Over here, a couple of archers moving in, but now going back. Venom's, of course, stunning the archers. And Venom is normally the raider you see most. But no, Izirayd actually still going for quite a lot of fleas. Over here, a first big-ish fight. Commander, fleas, ducks, buoy. Wow. That's a lot. But Izirayd will hold the position for now. Looking at reclaim, 300 here, like 250 there. There is not that much on the field, or at least not anymore. Both players have reclaimed a little bit. I'm not completely sure how much. Oh, no, not that one. That one. And Masper's not going for the geothermal yet. They do have a couple of wind generators, maybe a little bit of solar, I don't know. Might be interesting for Masper to get some tidal generators up, just because that's relatively safe. Because of course, Izirayd would have to like go into the base of Masper, and they can't really hide in the water, which Masper would be able to. So that would force them to use Recluse, for instance, to take down the tidal generators. Oh well. Over here, a couple of buoys. Alright. Heavy amphibious skirmisher. Alright. Not completely sure who has the longer range between the two skirms. I think it's... yeah, it seems like it is indeed the Recluse. Over here, well, slight raiding army again, with a couple of ducks, archers and a buoy, but will be pushed back. Over here still commander in front, which is quite nice. And just reinforcing here with Lotus. That does surprise me at least a little bit. Ooh, that was a nice limpet. Just because, well, Lotus are the light laser towers, which for skirmishers is quite easy to take down. So yeah, with your Recluse behind, it's still decently fortified, but maybe some other towers would be better. Over here, a bit of a raiding force with the Venoms. No defenses here for Masper, this could all go down. This is the first line of defense. Over here, just a couple of buoys and 1.1k reclaim. What's that missile? Recluse, why can't you do anything? Anyways, this should be reclaimed by both players, actually. Masper already trying with Conch, but yeah. This should be held by Izirayd, and then it's all for them. Masper is getting up a couple of stingers, one here, one here. Already have one as well. Actually, they already have multiples. But ooh, this is a very scary force, honestly. A lot of Recluse, a lot of Venoms. And I don't know how Masper is supposed to stop this. I mean, they have invested so much in, like, towers. I know that this also counts those from that. But, like, what do you have? You've got a couple of ducks over here, one scallop as well. Quite a nice riot. Sorry, riot, not raider. For some reason I always mess those two up. And now actually getting up the bulkhead. It's, as they say, a fire support. And must stop the fire, so just like Fencer. More like the artillery for amphibians, because they don't really have that. But outranging everything that Spider has, except for Crab, I believe. But even that, I'm not completely sure about. So, buoys. How many do you have? 5 of them. That's quite decent. Almost one-shotting Venoms. And with the ducks behind, Venoms can't really push in that easily. And what I mean with ducks is like ducks and scallop and buoy, etc, etc, etc. So like buoys with support is quite difficult to push. Why you're... Yeah, okay, you're pulling them back, good. It's a bit of a loss, 230 to lose them. They're not cheap. Oh well. Over here, Masper is trying to hold on, but Masper's front force with the commander is split up from the rest of the base. Which means that Izirayd, if they want to, could push that and then get a kill on that commander. Whether they want to do that or not, I'm not completely sure. Over here another limpet, but this one didn't really do anything. Masper now trying to link up with the commander again. Commander is holding its own because of the stingers, but like, that's already like quite a couple of them. That's 1800 value that's not being used. Because that's the nice thing for Izirayd, they have it all in army. If you look at army value for them, it's like 7000. While Masper has like, I'm not selecting half of it. One like that, and like only 5000, not even. Actually. Hold position, lob. Alt thingy? No, alt thingy. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So, Venom's pushing in with the stun is very nice, of course. But now being pushed back slightly. So, every single time you push in and then fall back, you did win a little bit of position because your commander is able to get up a couple of turrets. So it's a slow push, but it's effective. Also, almost floating, or will be floating. And over here, this looks like you've got up rocket. Oh, wait, no, Firewalker. You're actually switching into jump bots. And Juggernaut. That's it. Not the juggler, Juggernaut. So, Masper, what are you going to do? Your commander is once again under heavy siege. Stingers cannot do anything against Firewalker. Also, I don't think I've ever seen the Firewalker close up. Hello, Firewalker. 900 for one of those things, which is expensive, but there's support, but also support artillery, so they can push heavily fortified positions as long as they're not being repaired, those fortifications. Masper's commander, almost half HP, are losing quite a lot over here. Of course, they are taking down like solar collectors for Izirayd, so they can't really overdrive this as much anymore. And on this side now, Masper placing a couple of forces here, which are being destroyed by the Recluse. Kind of annoying that you had them like that far forward with these behind, because they're so much slower. And, well, it's not that many, but like 5 Recluse over here don't really miss. And here we've got a, yeah, that's a death commander, not great. Also swings the attrition into favor of Masper. Oh, what? That doesn't work. Why? Yeah. Apparently left alt doesn't work for taking away those, like, pins. And, well, that means that over here, conch, 4 conch, 5 conch, 6 conch, ladder conch. Should be able to reclaim almost 2000 over here. Heavy unit, the Grizzly, coming out for our amphibious player. And commander here for Masper is just trying to harass. Just using pickets. They don't have a lot of damage, but at least the damage is long range, so that's annoying. It's just like support. It's light missile, but like it's just like the Firewalker itself, support artillery, I guess. Grizzly here trying to do its best. Not great against a lot of units, but it would be good against the Stinger, for instance. How is your Juggernaut going? It seems like you either fixed it or cancelled it. I think you cancelled, because I don't see it on the field. Alright. Firewalker are still slightly pushing forward. Could be killed quite easily with just a couple of ducks. Just sending them, like, through here, and then boom, surround. Just like that. Could be killed. That's 900 value for Izirayd gone. And then they can't really push your commander anymore. Grizzly almost dying, maybe a stray missile will kill it. No, it won't. Alright. And being healed by conch. That's the great thing about repairing only costing energy. Which means, Masper, you need to get up your geothermal now. If you intend on repairing a lot, you need a lot of energy. And energy is practically free. So either get up wind generators, or like wind generators, tidal generators, or get that geothermal. It's so efficient. Okay, sure. Grizzly still trying to sit back. Izirayd's units are being pushed back a little bit. Over here, look at it. The Firewalker is actually going to kill 2 more Stingers. I mean, it takes a long time, but that's 900 value. Just gone. Every single time that happens, you can reclaim it again. And Advanced Geothermal is up for Izirayd. I'm not sure how long it has been up for, but it is. Economy is way better for Masper, especially with the reclaim over here. Double Grizzly is out now. This one should really retreat, and it is. However, spiders with a lot of skirmishers will be able to do decently. Not going to say that Izirayd has a good chance over here. Not going to say that because that's kind of unlikely. But sure, with enough skirms, you can probably push this back. It will just take a long time. And by having it take a long time, you are giving Masper an advantage with that insane economy. Or like way better economy. Because there is still reclaim. 2000. Over here, there is 1,500. Wow. Some of it will be reclaimed by Izirayd though. Firewalker. Sieging another Stinger. Not exactly something they're great against, because, well, Stingers have quite a bit of HP, and Firewalkers aren't great against single targets. It's more of an area of effect artillery. And Grizzly, now, kind of on its own. That could actually be a dead Grizzly, though, with the support from the Stingers, maybe not. Though those can be stunned by the Venoms, of course. Stunned by the Venoms, then moving in. There is not that much over here, though the Venom numbers are starting to run out as well. And they are indeed going back. On this side, well, Masper is kind of pushing through with another Grizzly, but again, a very heavily damaged Grizzly. And this one doesn't have conch to, like, repair it. Units over here. Raiders and Riot Raider. Not sure who would win that, because, I mean, skirms. Okay, sure. Over here, Grizzly is moving back. And hey... Only healing 5? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I expected that to be more. Also, you cannot get up there. You've gotta go up here. And, well, there aren't actually that many defenses here, so you could definitely do that. Over here, well, Spider, one big ball, that's what they're known for. And honestly, this is still like 4,000 value, and should be able to take down the Grizzly if they're lucky, which is of course the thing with Recluse, that, well, their missiles aren't exactly accurate. And Grizzly is able to run away. Really nice for them. This side though, another Grizzly, and support push. And Widows, I mean, yeah, that's actually true. You are Spiders, you have the perfect counter against heavy units. Thank you for that, Gada. I kind of forgot about that. And over here, well, not a lot over here. Venom should be able to do a good job, and they do. Against the Raiders. And boom, that's a crab shot. Just like that, I believe. And Crab is also a heavy unit. An armored heavy unit. However, like, Masper just has so much more economy, Masper has so much more map control, so many more units on the field, it should honestly be over. Looking at their total value is like 13,000 versus what do we have here? Like 8,000. So that's not great for Izirayd. And boom. Be gone. And yeah, walking through your own fire is definitely not going to be great, so don't do that. Okay. I mean, these pushes are actually just unstoppable by Masper. Or like, the pushes by Masper are unstoppable. With what you have, that's... And yeah, only Recluse. I mean, just Recluse is not great against ducks and, like, archers. Fucking Stinger spam. IMBA. I'm not sure what IMBA is. IMB on... not sure. Spiders versus Stinger, I mean... sure. Don't think Stinger was your main problem, though. There were only Stingers over here, mainly. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Pretty sure that economy was way worse for you, Izirayd.